Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the World of Tanks Blitz Coming Soon video, where they want you to crack the secrets of the next upcoming update. Well, unfortunately for Wargaming, I'm going to be cracking all the secrets, and you guys get to sit back and enjoy. So, starting off right at the beginning of this video, we got like a little Pac-Man scene, which is pretty easy to understand as the new Battle Pass is going to introduce a TOG Pac-Man style vehicle. So, yeah, if you like the TOG 2 and you want to partake in the Battle Pass, that's what you're going to be able to do. However, this is the first really cool information. In front of you is the T-77 with an absolutely amazing looking skin. We got some vents on the front of it. You can see some exhaust vents. The camouflage looks great with the red. Honestly, this camo just looks great. It looks like the Sheridan camo at tier 10, now down at tier 8. The T-77, for any of you that are unaware, is a 2-shell American heavy tank autoloader, and it was actually buffed during testing. It's an incredibly strong vehicle, and it seems like it's coming out in update 9.0. We can also see there's some sort of progression system off to the side, and it stops at level 50. So my guess is that you're going to be able to earn the T-77 by playing in some sort of event. I'm not sure if it's going to be free to play, as this is Wargaming. Most likely it'll be mixed. It could be free to play if you're good enough at the game, but at the same time you might just have to spend money if you can't achieve the goals. I don't know, though. I have no clue about this event. All I know is that there's something that goes to stage 50, so that's all I can tell you. This is the new aiming system. You can see here, aiming at the 100, and then it very quickly aims over to, what was that, the T-57 Heavy? Either way, aiming system, I'm going to have to try this out. Obviously, I'm playing comp on mobile, so this might be a really big help or a really big nuisance. I guess we're going to have to find out, because when it comes to all comp players and all mobile players, this is something that is going to change whether or whether not you like it. But I think most people have definitely liked it. Yeah, most of us don't really care about this, so yeah, but this I do care about. Like the emojis, nobody cares, but you can see here, report sent, it will be reviewed soon. So Wargaming is getting rid of the current rating system we have. All the current stars and all the upvotes you've received throughout your history are useless, and they're going to disappear. So the 60, 70,000 likes I have, goodbye, but this is what Wargaming's replacing it with. They're giving you emojis, the little fire emoji and stuff you can see, and then you're also going to be able to report violations, so inactivity in battle, provocative communication, and unsporting conduct. If people get these violations, I'm hoping that when they're reviewed by Wargaming, it's not just going to be some automated system that says blah blah. I hope that it's actually an employee that reviews it, because I want people to actually be punished for constantly going AFK in battles or having violations of the game. Either way, I think that's something that would be very, very good. Over here, we've got something that looks pretty cool, honestly. Most damage in battle. I'm not actually sure what my highest damage in battle is. It might be my 183 game with around 9,000, so I'd be excited to see what my most damage ever in game would be. And yeah, I think this would be a pretty cool thing to see what other people's highest game ever of damage would be. Here we have the PBR Castilla. And one thing I noticed was these cars look really cool. I really like how the HD cars look, but look at how nice the map looks in general. Like, this is great, honestly. The water looks fantastic. The bushes you can see actually look pretty good. I'm very, very excited for the new PBR Castilla. So the update will drop, I think, the second week of June, I was told, like June 9th to June 10th. So I'm excited for this update to come out. This is definitely one of my coolest updates yet, I would say, for Blitz, with the aiming system being added, with the PBR maps for Castilla, and obviously Wargaming is going to work on more PBR maps in the future. We can see that the Object 252 is going to look pretty nice, especially with its new Damascus camo that it's had. Here we have the T-44-100 that's going to be getting PBR. Looks pretty nice as well. And we've got the Skoda T-25. Also looks very nice. Looks like Wargaming's really trying to push the TVP 5051 line. It's one of the least popular lines in tier 10, and I don't even know why. I love the TVP. But either way, with that aside, in front of you is the Type 57, if I'm not mistaken. This is a Japanese tier 8 heavy tank. This will be introduced into the game alongside the Japanese heavies, not as a tech tree, but as a premium. Wargaming almost always releases these premiums when the tech trees come out, and to showcase this tank in a little bit of a better form, I'm going to make my way over to Illustrator, and, well, we can see this tank here. No charms. I want to point that out right now. No charms. So, Type 57 container includes a Type 57, a Tier 8 premium heavy tank with a 5% drop chance and gold with a 33% drop chance. Each time you open up a container, you get 3 rewards. No charms. Wargaming actually removed them. It's just dumb. I mean, they had charms in, and then they said no. So there's no more charms for the Type 57. Certificates for free XP boosters, gold, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's just disappointing to see that they removed the charms from the crates. So, yeah, this is just going to be like the Object 752 and the 268 version 4, where now you're just going to have to gamble an incredible amount of money to get your hands on the Type 57. So, oh well, I don't really know what else to say about this. If you want to know about this tank, I have a video on the vehicle already that you can see. It's got good gun depression, I think 9 degrees was it, or 7 degrees. It's got really good gun depression, pretty decent mobility, incredible frontal armor that was actually buffed since I've last made my video on it, and some pretty big alpha. So I'm excited for this tank. It seems like it's going to be a 252 just put into the Japanese nations, but with actual gun depression. Yeah, doesn't that sound balanced? But either way, the tank looks very fun, looks pretty exciting, and I cannot wait to try and gamble my money. Oh boy, doesn't that sound fun. Alright, well, that is the Type 57. Let's make our way back over here. It does look, by the way, this camouflage looks very, very nice on the vehicle. I'm excited for that. Alright, well, we got this tab, which is a Japanese flag. I wonder what that could mean. Oh, well, I mean, we all know what this means. It's the entire Japanese line, and there's the Tier 10, the Type 71. We can see how much XP every vehicle is going to cost. So the Tier 5 is 7,000. The Tier 6 is 25,000. The Tier 7, because this line seems like it's going to be 25% off, is 33. 60,000, then it's 115,000 and 180,000. That's actually pretty cheap, honestly. I mean, I don't know why Wargaming makes these lines so cheap, because it just gives people that aren't necessarily the best the opportunity to grind up this line much faster, and all the other Japanese lines, as you can see. And it seems like this line is just incredibly cheap in general. I mean, the STB1's 25% off, and it's still 240,000, and it's still 203,000 for the Hori. Type 71 is 25% off, and it's 180,000. If I'm using my 75% off certificate, which I will, I'm probably going to be able to get this tank for like maybe 70, 60,000 experience. That's going to be really, really cheap. Either way, Type 71 looks pretty cool. Obviously, I'm going to have to mess around with this tank. As of right now, the tank seems a little overpowered, but I guess we're going to have to find out once it is eventually released. Okay, and then I think we have one more to go. Open it up. Open it up. Oh, yeah, this is something I forgot about, but I thought I would talk about. All right, if we go back just a teeny bit here, you can notice that there's a bit of a weird banner. And that banner is Dr. Disrespect. Now, I'm guessing a lot of you already know who he is. We can take a look at Dr. Disrespect on YouTube. He's quite popular. He's got 4 million subscribers. He's streaming right now. 20,000 people are watching. So, I mean, it's not like this is some random guy that Wargaming has gotten to get onto their side. I mean, he's sponsored by Mountain Dew, Turtle Beach. So, if we make our way back to the video, yeah, Wargaming has, it seems, sponsored Dr. Disrespect. They're probably paying him a lot of money, too, for this. And it seems like there might be some Kunze Panzer event with him, maybe with that camo as well. I don't know. But there's going to be some sort of event with Dr. Disrespect, maybe sort of like the Oliver Tree event. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of him because I've never really watched him, but I guess we'll have to see. You can see there's Dr. Disrespect in the background as well, so yeah, that'll be interesting. Either way, that is update 9.0 for World of Tanks Blitz. The only thing I have not talked about yet is this right here, which appears to be a Tier 5 Sherman. I don't really know how you're going to obtain this tank. Maybe it's just the banner tank, but yeah, there is a tier 5 Sherman we can clearly see. My guess is that maybe with the T-77 event, this will be like the tier 5 you can get with it, but I guess we're going to have to find out. But we can clearly see that this is the rest of the tanks here. The 4005, it's already had that camo for a while, so it doesn't seem like anything else is too special in this background here. I examined it for a couple minutes, and yeah. So really, it's just that M4 Sherman that looks pretty cool. As I did say, there is going to be the TOG2 Battle Pass arcade tank, which looks very cool as well. So there's a lot coming into this update, and there's probably a lot I haven't been able to talk about yet. But 9.1 is still the update I'm very excited for. So as I said, this update, I think somewhere around the 9th of June, I was told it should be released. So we're going to have to see. Currently today is the 25th, so it shouldn't be too long until we get the update. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to see the future of Blitz. Looks like we're going to have 2 tier 8 premiums added into the game. So yeah, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. One thing I'm still waiting for is that collector IS-7. No clue where it is, no clue what happened to it, but I'd like to see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!